Bill Rhodes, about this harmonica blow-off, it has nothing to do with the oil spill, right? When did it start?
It actually started as long ago as the Blues Festival has been around, which is 20-some years now, I guess. And I started it off as a place for people to go after the festival was over but still wanted more great blues music. We tried a few places, but we ended up at the Melody Ballroom for a long time. And then we just decided to incorporate it with the Blues Festival itself.
And you have to pick and choose every year, don't you?
Yeah, I always try to pick 2 or 3 local guys. This year we have Franco Paletta, who's going to play, and from Seattle, Kim Field. And I'm going to play a set. And we have the festival provides some other great players too, Stan West and Dave Horrell. And
tell us a little about those guys, because I think people may not be familiar with them.
I don't really know anything about Stan West.
Yeah.
So
it's a revelation for you too.
Yeah.
That's one of the great things about the festival.
Now Dave Horrell, I've met him before in Canada. He's one of the #1 blues harmonica players in Canada. Originally from the U.S., he's a friend of Rick Estrid's. And the other fellow, Gary Farmer, he's a Native American blues artist, harmonica player, singer, and I haven't met him yet either, so I don't know much about him.
It is one of the great things about the festival that no matter how involved you are in the music and how long you've been involved in the music, you always discover somebody new.
Oh yeah. And you always hear somebody great too, you know. And we put together a really great house band every year. This year I have Jimmy Bott on drums, Albert Reed on bass, Rick Welter on one guitar, Paris Slim on the other guitar, and DK Stewart on keyboards. And I just allow the harmonica players, I tell them, get up there and do some of your best stuff. There's no rehearsing. We don't get together beforehand. Just get up there and do it. Show people what you got.
Now, there's a jam at the end, right? How does that work?
Well, we usually have one guy singing, might have 2 guys playing harp at the same time. Most fellas are accomplished enough, they won't get in each other's way. And most people are smart enough that they don't hog the show.
Yeah.
So they kind of know what it's all about. They get out there and you know, it's all about the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about making the song sound great.
It must be fun because harmonica players don't usually get to play together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's a lot of harmonica players with ego problems, it seems like. Of course, that's a musician problem, I think.
Yeah.
But
universal.
Yeah, right. But yeah, you know, we've had pretty good luck with people, and we've had some really great players.
So, if you do when you do your set, do you have a set list, or do you rehearse, or are you just going to wing it?
No, we don't rehearse. We just kind of wing it.
Yeah.
You know, you just kind of get out there and see how you feel, or what might move people, or you know, mix it up. Definitely. You know, play something fast, play a slow blues, play something funky. You know, whatever's going to work.
When you go up there, do you read the crowd?
I do myself.
Yeah.
I look at the crowd and see what they seem to like. I watch other artists and see what the crowd reacts to.
What is it about the Blues Festival for you? What is the best thing about the Blues Festival in your mind?
Well, to expose people to blues music. The closer to blues artists it is, the happier I am. It's called the Blues Festival. Peter Damon does a great job of really mixing things up. He brings in a lot of things that aren't blues, but most of it is really great American roots music. I like a lot of different kinds of music, but blues just never seems to get as much exposure. But when you have a festival that's 4 or 5 days long, bringing in that many people and all that food for the hungry, and donations also for the hungry, that's just a fantastic thing.
Yeah, that is something that we try to emphasize at all times, that this is for the Oregon Food Bank.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the main focus of it, and being able to go and hear all this great music, that's just icing on the cake.